Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar was a feud that so many people wanted to see, myself included. But when it did happen, unfortunately, it just didn't live up to its expectations. So today I'm going to tell y'all why I think the Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley feud just didn't live up to its expectations. And starting out with the first reason being that it was a feud that got put in the back seat for Roman versus Brock Lesnar. To understand what I mean, we got to talk about how the feud even started. So day one happened, and day one was supposed to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, but Roman was sick, so he couldn't show up. So they put Brock Lesnar inside of the WWE Championship match, where he ended up winning. In that matchup though, Bobby Lashley was in the match, and he put Brock Lesnar inside of the Hurt Lock. And yeah, that kind of started a feud between them two. And then leading to the Royal Rumble, Bobby Lashley challenged Brock Lesnar for that title. He felt like during the day one match, he was dominating Brock Lesnar, and he felt like he deserved a title shot. So that happened. But during that build-up though, they were still talking about Roman versus Brock. They still was in that feud. That feud wasn't over between Brock and Roman. So while Brock was going against Bobby, Roman and Brock still was having their issues. And then when the match happened at the Royal Rumble, it was a okay match. I'm gonna talk more on the match quality in a moment, but the match happened and Roman Reigns came out there and helped out Bobby. And then they just went to Bobby, doing whatever he's doing, but it just changed the attention to Roman versus Brock Lesnar. As important as Brock versus Roman was, it shouldn't have been in the front and center of a Brock and Bobby feud. We should have just let that be their feud, and after their feud was done, you go and do Roman and Brock. Or you do Roman and Brock, and once Roman and Brock is done, we do Bobby and Brock. Their feud shouldn't collide together. They both should have been just separate feuds, so neither one of the feuds should have taken a back seat. Now let's move on to the next reason, and that next reason was that it had lackluster matches. Man, when I first just thought about a Brock and Bobby feud, man, I just thought about so many crazy matches they could have did. I was thinking of like steel cage match, Hell in a Cell match, no DQ, no holds barred, last man standing match. I was thinking of the most crazy stipulations, and I was just thinking of straight just them violating and dominating and just going crazy on each other. But when we got the matches, it was just suplex, slam, couple holds. It was like, what's this? That's not what I want to see. I didn't want to see that. That wasn't what I was thinking of when I thought about a Brock and a Bobby feud. I wasn't thinking of them hugging each other for 15 minutes. I wasn't thinking of that. The matches really could have been way better. The first match was at Royal Rumble, and that was just them suplexing each other, and then Roman got involved with that. Their second match, I think, was at Crown Jewel. I know it was in Saudi Arabia, but I don't remember which PLE it was. But that matchup, I think Brock won off a roll-up. And then the last match, Bobby won because Brock hit him with a low blow. It was like, what's up with these matches? That right there just wasn't what I was thinking when I thought of a Bobby and a Brock feud. Also, that kind of leads to my second point. There wasn't no real definitive winner of the feud. Like, yeah, Bobby won the first one because of interference. Brock won the second one because of a roll-up, and then Bobby won the last one through a DQ. It was like, who really won that though? Who really won? I guess you could say Bobby won because I guess he won the most matches, but like, did he really win though? If y'all get what I'm saying, like, it didn't feel like nobody really won that feud. So that's another reason why that feud just didn't live up to the expectations that I had, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people had. Now, another reason why I think the feud just didn't do what it was supposed to do is because it didn't have enough memorable moments. The segments wasn't what it was supposed to be, at least in my eyes. The segments it was alright, I guess. They had one segment where Bobby and Brock was in the ring talking, and Brock Lesnar was like, Bobby who? Like, that was cool, I guess. And then I think they did like a weigh-in segment, like is a UFC fight or something, or whatever, like an MMA fight. They doing them stepping on a scale and weighing each other. Like, segments like that that wasn't what I really wanted to see. To be honest, I wanted to see them just fighting, going crazy, them just brawling. I really wanted to see that. They did a couple of those segments, but it just wasn't enough, I guess. I think they could have modeled Bobby and Brock feud kind of like how they did Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. If y'all remember that feud that just happened not too long ago, every time they seen each other, they was squabbling, straight squabbling, and it's just not like a quick little brawl. No, they going backstage. Yo, Bronson Reed hit a tsunami through the car or something. Like, Braun Strowman was on top of the car. He got hit with a tsunami on top of the car outside. They was slamming each other through walls. They was breaking rings. Everything. They was just wilding, squabbling every second they got. That's how Brock and Bobby should have been fighting. Not just they fight a little bit and then security break it up and then they go their separate ways. No! Sorry I got loud, but damn, no, bruh. That's not how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a squabble every second of the night. I remember a time in NXT, Solo Sikoa and Von Wagner, they did a segment where they was fighting throughout the whole entire show, bro. Every time they would go backstage, they still fighting throughout the whole night. I wanted to see something like that. Brock and Bobby, from the start of the show to the end of the show, throughout different segments of the night, they still fighting. They just want to beat the brakes off each other. That feud needed more memorable moments. It just didn't have it. Damn, bruh. Man, I really wanted that feud to just be a classic feud. A feud you could look back on like, yeah, that's one of those ones, man. That's a classic right there. But unfortunately, it just isn't one of those feuds. It could have been so much better. They could have had better matches. That's one of the things that really could have made it better. Them having better matches. They could have did like a last man standing match to end off the feud. To start off the feud, they could have did like a no holds barred match, you know, or they could have just did a regular match the first time. Second one could have been like a no holds barred match, and the last one could have been like a last man standing match, or they could have did like a falls count anywhere match. They could have just had way better matches. They shouldn't just had regular matches. At least one of them could have had a stipulation. One of the three matches could have had a stipulation. So yeah, that could have made the feud better, and the feud could have had better segments, and yeah, just could have got more attention and just got treated better than what it was. That feud could have been way better, but yeah, it just didn't live up to what I thought it could have been. That's how I felt about the Bobby and Brock feud. Let me know what y'all think about it. Did y'all like it? Did y'all not like it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you guys like the video if you like the video, and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you want to keep up with me, check out the description. In the description, you got my Discord, you got my TikTok, and you got my Instagram. So check that out all in the description. And yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. God bless y'all. Y'all be safe. Peace.